character advice and stuff, because like it's irrelevant to what I'm doing with this character, you know? Whereas like in another game where I haven't really played it and other people are going to know shit about it, I'd be more likely to be like, okay, well, there's a million different suggestions on how best to play it. Like the same thing I had with Dwarf Fortress a little bit was like getting multiple different people that want to play it different ways as well. That was a bit of a thing, because like, yeah, you got at least conflicting parties, at least a couple of conflicting individuals like trying to like give like advice on how to play and stuff like that. Mate, can you fucking pick an enemy and say that? My fire isn't like all encompassing. These guys look fucking terrible. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure with games, honestly. I like a lot of the games that I have, a lot of the games that I've played over the years. Like, generally, the games that have gotten me to get them, right, PUBG,
I can't carry anymore.
Generation Zero, and Once Human are the only 3 games I've encountered in probably the last decade that I have dropped everything to go and get. Like, I know Once Human is free, but that's part of why I'm like also like playing it and stuff like that, but that wasn't what initially got me to want to play it, right? Whereas like PUBG, I like the fact that the graphics at the time looked really nice to me. I hadn't played anything quite like that before. I hadn't played anything with like such substantial graphics as PUBG. And yeah, I know somebody out there is like, are you joking, are you high? And it's like, no, like you gotta remember I was playing like 20 something year old games. Like I was playing with this kind of like graphics all the time. So to see something like PUBG and be like, oh my god, that's magnificent, you know? And you can run around anywhere you want in that world. So long as you stay within like the zone, you don't have to kill anybody if you don't actually want to, and you can literally just like fuck around in this world and just be a useless player if you want to. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. But like I also did try to like shoot things occasionally, and obviously when I started streaming it, I actually tried to like shoot things. I tried to be less like hanging out on a hill and just enjoying the scenery kind of thing. But like, I didn't mind Warzone, but it's more like as for like the fighting aspect and stuff like that, like it's a higher intensity kind of thing. I definitely didn't go out of my way to get Warzone or anything like that. I played it because people were playing it that I knew, and I'm like, it's something I could play with people. Like one of the rare few games that I had that I could do that with. Now I don't want to update it because it's like 200 gigs or something like that, and I'm like, I don't even know how much I like the game to want to like do that. But like Generation Zero was one I saw some YouTubers playing it. I didn't want this open. I saw some YouTubers playing it. My partner was watching a video one morning, and it was, I don't know if it was like the latest release game or something like that. Anyway, it just looked fucking insane. And I'm like, the world was gorgeous. I've noticed that the world has to be fucking gorgeous and open play and exploring for me to want it. It seems to be a massive factor. Because that's what the 3 games that have got me to get them have been. Like, PUBG was one where I don't really have money, and I still, like, I just, like, changed what I got from groceries and what I could eat for the week or something. Like, I went without so that I could have PUBG. And same with Generation Zero was the same thing. I took a super early Christmas gift or birthday gift or something to be able to have that. That was like, I won't get something later, but I'll be able to play this from now on till whenever, kind of thing, because I'm like, that's how fucking much I wanted the thing. But yeah, as soon as I had it, I'm like, play the shit out of it. I love the fact that there was like mechs, huge fucking mech machines running around, the dogs, the dog mechs, the hunters. The hunters are scary as shit when you encounter those the first time. It was all really cool because it was like a half sort of amalgamation of like mech things, like big robots and shit, at the same time as like awesome world and shooters and like cool guns and like I don't know. I'm not really one for like old world technology kind of thing. Like, you know how in like Fallout and stuff like that, it's supposed to be like, I think the 50s or 20s or something like that, where it's just like, that was kind of frozen in time and stuff, and then they've just moved forwards by however long they were frozen for and whatever. Like, I'm not too much for like games that sort of are set in an older era like that, like in a time before I was born kind of era, right? Which is funny I say that because, you know, Diablo is like kind of medieval shit, but different thing. This is fantasy. When it's supposed to be like, this is a world that exists or something like that, I don't know. There's a certain era that like I just can't do. But yeah, I don't know. With I didn't get into Fallout, really. Fallout was one where I'm like, yeah, it's got like monsters, demons, I guess. Demons, people, some robots, some areas. Just didn't really get into that. Well, that wasn't one for me. Even though, like, you know, Generation Zero was awesome for me. Just fucking giant ass robots. Like, the lack of realism in the fact that, like, I could apparently shoot down a giant fucking tank of a robot with, like, you know, an AR gun. It's ridiculous and hilarious and fun and stuff. It's I don't know. It's designed to be silly in that regard. It's serious, but it's silly. Like, I can understand, like, maybe using a sniper rifle to shoot out the fuel pack on, like, one of the dog robots and stuff like that, because that obviously disables it from being able to function, or at least move as quickly, and then, like, you know, obviously, like, damaging its circuits and stuff by, like, shooting off its head and stuff. Obviously, same thing, makes sense, but is this all I had to do was walk up this way? Like, it's good that I've, like, cleared out the rest of the place. Yes, it is. Oh my god. I cleared out the whole rest of the place, though, so that's great. I don't have to, like, backtrack. Zone 2 should have a... There should be a waypoint down here, but I'm not gonna... Until I find it, I want a portal down here in case I die. Because, like, I'm not worried about the poison. Yeah, it's exploding ones I'm worried about. They're the real problem in here. Because they'll come out of nowhere and I'll get like a cluster of them and I could die because I'm not that strong, like, one-on-one kind of thing. But yeah, Once Human is also, as I said, like the other game that interests me enough to be able to just get it straight away. Like, obviously Once Human being free definitely helped a lot, but in the sense... Calm down, mate, I'm just need to talk for like a second. But in the what do you call it? In, like, the thought process of, like, Once Human, go away, mate. Yeah, go blow up over there. I don't know, I like the fact that there was a world to explore. Like, big open world. It was kind of like the same kind of concept as a bit of an MMO, in the sense that, like, you could probably go and explore, and there'd be batches of enemies at, like, locations, and, yeah, there's the next area. Yeah, there'd be batches of, like, enemies at certain locations, and you could go to those locations and they'd respawn after a while, and, you know, you could go and farm them if you want to get extra XP and whatever. All sorts of stuff, right? I was kind of excited to have something that kind of was along the lines of, like, what I would experience with, say, WoW. Like, WoW was a good one, but I hated the fact that I had to pay a monthly, like, subscription thing to be able to play it every month after having already gotten the game. Because I'm like, for fuck's sake, like, the games back then, probably still now actually, was pretty fucking expensive, right? So, like, you dish out that and then you pay, like, basically the same price for a game every month just to be able to play it. Because it used to be like, I don't know if it was, I think it went down to like 15 or something, but I feel like it used to be 30 odd to get it every other month or something. I don't know. It might not be that, but that's what I remember it being like, or it at least felt like it was like 30 bucks a month, and I'm like, and 30 bucks a month was like most of my groceries, or I think 30 bucks a month was basically like either phone or entertainment money. I didn't need to buy that, I don't know why. I don't know, I bought the right one. I thought I bought the identity one by accident, but I auto, like, redeemed the one I wanted, which is good.
Good day.
I don't know. I definitely liked like WoW and stuff, but I felt like WoW was one of those games where if you play it by yourself, if you're not like trying to go through the quests and stuff like that, it can be a bit of a boring, lonely game in a sense. But at the same time, like WoW also was good that you can just hop on it whenever you wanted to, regardless of if your friends or whoever you're playing with are online. And, you know, you could easily level by crafting and stuff. So, you know, all the creatures that you went and like killed off and whatever, now you're back in town and you're like, well, you can do leveling by like making some armor for somebody else that's a lower level, and then the trade and bartering English. There we go. That you used to be able to do and stuff with the auction house and stuff. It used to be fun too, because like Terra also had that as well. That was something I used to like, was being able to like not just sell it straight away to a trader, but to actually be able to put it in at like a moderately reasonable price for like another player to be able to get and use it. And like, yeah, sometimes it wouldn't sell and it would go back into your inventory, and like then you choose to just sell it or scrap it or re-auction it or whatever. But like I liked having that option as well of like, I found something half decent and I can put it up for sale and another player can have it, you know. And of course, depending on which server you're on, it was like regional, so you know it would be somewhere within like wherever the fuck you are in the world has like that item and stuff. And it was, I don't know, it's just a little bit more connected kind of feeling to it, I guess. And same thing with like WoW, but I felt like WoW was such a much more open world feel to it, more global. Like Once Human has a bit of a global feel to it as well, honestly, but it's not too bad. It's like, because I get obviously like there's all kinds of like multiple languages and stuff like that I see pop up through chat and stuff like that. So at first it feels like, oh, you know, back in the old days where you first come across like people speaking other languages and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, my brain auto defaults to being like, oh man, they must be from wherever the language is from. And then it's like, no way. Literally they could be in the same region and just like obviously speak another language. It's like they're only ever like regional servers and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes it's a very like closed world minded logic that I sometimes get with like games, because it's like, as I said, I used to just play a lot of the offline games that were just like on my PC, and it was either me versus AIs or me playing with like friends and family or something. So whenever I encounter something that's like not so much global, whatever, but like, you know, beyond just like the computer and whatever, that's when I sort of, I don't know, it feels like a lot bigger than it is, I guess, for what do you call it, the game, the region and stuff. Jesus, I saw her dying off, then I'm like, she must have got poisoned or something. Well, I've nearly done this whole place. It just looks like there's this back corner up here that I haven't done. And then
can't carry anymore.
Actually, the back corner up here, is it 2 or 3? He's going to do the laughing thing again in a second, but if I can move my stuff over a bit. I moved the wrong ones. There we go. Give me that. Alright, we'll go back for that. I was thinking there should be a waypoint, but I can't remember which level, because I think there's more levels to Baal's area than I always think there is. It's the same with, I think, Mephisto.
Good afternoon.
I think when I go to Mephisto, there feels like there's like more levels than there should be. What's wrong, Azula? You having a sleep, were you? Azula has... Oh, that was all resistances. Azula's woken up. Azula's my cat friend that doesn't know. And she just... I heard this like really loud like cat yawn in the background, and I'm like... It took me by surprise, because I thought like... At first I thought like maybe a cat was puking or something, and then I'm like, no, wait, that's not a cat puke noise, that's a cat yawn noise. I'm like... I didn't know which one was in here, because Phoenix is usually the loud yawner. Anybody got like an animal where like they just make like the most obviously loud, exaggerated yawn kind of thing, and you almost just get used to them making that sound? So whenever you hear somebody else's pet yawn, it just feels like it's wrong. Like, you're like, no, like a cat or a dog is supposed to yawn like this, because that's how my cat or dog yawns. And it's like, wait a minute. Like, the logic kicks in at that point. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. It's just any animal will make the noise. Yeah, just up in the corner here. Whoa. I don't want the exploding guy. I might have moved into a wrong spot. Actually, this isn't too bad. I can move down here and it'll be kind of safe. I'm actually impressed that Eliza is alive. I haven't... Oh, I need arrows soon. Nothing in here has been dropping arrows, by the way. The poison is really getting my Valkyrie, which is a surprise because you would think that Eliza would be the one getting, like, pretty hurt. But yeah, she's not. Like, I'm expecting her... I might be actually accidentally spamming her health, now that I think about it. Alright, well, I'll have to run back down there anyway, so I don't have to worry about connecting that dot right yet. But yeah, if this goes all off to another side, there's probably... It's probably got to be like a waypoint or something up here. Yeah, there we go. I know when I see one in here. Oh, man. Could you imagine if I had the blue Valkyrie and I had like the red armor and was standing on like the blue and the glow? That would look so cool. I need this corner. I actually quite like where the waypoint is here. I think it's a cool... I don't know if I can get the edge of that. I think I can get it from the edge on the other side. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get like the edges, and I'm like, oh no, my map. Like somebody out there is like literally like putting their hands up like the Obama meme, like, why does that matter? And it's like, it does, okay? It just does. I love the fact that everybody that just literally heard me say that probably just immediately pictured the Obama meme and knows exactly what the fuck I'm on about with like the hands in the air and just like questioning thing. It's fantastic. I love that memes are global like that. It's so stupid. Oh shit. How about you guys take the exploding one to... She takes no damage then. It's the best thing. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, did my Valkyrie just get health from me using the well? I just haven't noticed that before. I guess I'm generally not looking at her. I'm only trying to, like, make sure that the area is clear. This area looks so cool, by the way. Like, these... I still like how these look a little bit better. Like, the old style with, like, the tiles buckling and stuff underneath it. Like, it looks like it's not supposed to be like that. But considering, like, this is the world stone thing, these should be fine. It just looks eerie, like that's not right. Alright, where are we on? 3. I've got the waypoint for 2, so that is good. These guys are creepy as shit, honestly. They're like a snail, somehow. They're like a snail without a shell.
I can't carry anymore.
Have I already filled my inventory? I was gonna say, I'm like, I shouldn't be that full of inventory at the moment. I try not to stand still too much when I'm in like File's area because like he will do like the poison damage thing pretty often, and it used to really... What is that? We need to fire. Oh man. I still don't know what the word is for the thing that they're doing. Like the passive thing, like the thing around them, the swirly things above her. I can't remember what the word is. I couldn't remember earlier and I still can't remember now, but I love the fact that these guys look like they do like 2 kinds of magic. I don't think they do. Undead and mage. This is where my other weapon would have come in really handy. That looks so awesome. If you weren't lightning... Whoa. Let me get back here. They just look so cool. Like the red ones up here with the lightning crackling around their hands. They just look awesome. Come back here, you. Oh, my Valkyrie is actually kind of dying. Okay. Let's get you a decoy. If you'll let me. For some reason, every time I try to cast my decoy, it won't let me. Alright. Let's get that reflex bow. Oh, this is actually a passageway. A full-on passageway. Like, there's going to be all sorts of places around here. It's like... Probably... Oh... Fuck. Oh, fuck. Come with me, Eliza. No, don't stand there and stab yourself. Come with me. Come back here. Come all the way back to the corner. There we go. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to change over my weapon. She's already going back over there to, like, kill. Alright.
Thank you.
Let's get you some health. Jesus. No, you guys put that. One of them's super fast. Somebody's extra fast. This guy is immune to fire. Let's do stab, stab, stab. I can't even catch up to the bastard. That's how, like, useless a fucking melee weapon on me is once I've got, like, the monster's flea hit. Oh, man. That is just a pile of danger noodles. My Valkyrie is gonna get killed again. Let's get... There we go, new Valkyrie. I can't even see what's in there.
I can carry anymore.
Like, I'm not sure how many enemies I've got in this group. I know that the ones that are immune to fire are, like, basically just, like, laughing at the situation. Like, I know Baal's also laughing, but come on. Somebody in here has to be, like, mana drain. What is that? Immune to poison. Fine, I can hit the ones that are immune to poison. My Valkyrie can hit the others. This is where I kind of slightly regret... Oh, there you are. Extra fast, extra strong, and undead. Now I kind of regret having sold my damage to undead, which reminds me, I just remember there is a rune that I have to go through before I can get to Baal that, like, summons a whole pack of, like, different things at a time. I just kind of remember that, and I'm like, I don't know how that's going to go for me. Because, like, certain things I can fight off, and some of them I've been very lucky so far with, like, battles, and I know that lightning bugs are still going to be probably an issue for me. I might be able to, if that's a two-handed. Nah, it's a 4. That's fine, we'll go back. I also want to have a look at something. What is it? It's not my... Yeah, no, it is my stats. The lightning. Get out of there. I have 20% lightning resistance. Okay, so it's not under 20. So I won't be completely unable to defend the lightning bugs if they are one of the spawns.
Yes.
Based on how I've gone against some of the stuff on this playthrough, I don't know how well that's going to go overall. Pretty low. Oh man. I've still got a case of the yawns at this point. I'm still pretty tired. Like, I'll get rest later. But, I don't know. I almost wore my fucking glasses for tonight because I'm like, my eyes were a bit sore. Around one of my eyes is a bit sorer than when I started streaming tonight. And, it's kind of like, as long as that doesn't progress into a migraine, it's fine. But, if it does, it's like, damn, you are still alive. Let's see if I can pick up some of this stuff. She should be fine to entertain it for just a second. He's like, I love the green. I think I like that, like, shade of green specifically that a lot of these seem to have. Haste for stuff. Oh, yeah. Knife. Greater healing. I am getting a little bit of healing. So, since this is very similar to... Whoa, shit. Similar to the previous level based on this little section here. Like... Oh yeah, this is just a dead end. I was gonna say, I'm like, this shouldn't go anywhere. Because, like, the previous section was to the waypoint. So... What shit? Oh god. I hit the wrong button and I'm surprised that I didn't, like, accidentally open, like, a map or something. But, yeah. No, no. Ah, it's fine, I hit the decoy. This isn't so bad so far, considering most of these guys are doing electric. I'm not taking too much damage from them, which is really, really great. Because, like, beforehand, the problem that we had was that I would get hit by any kind of electricity and it would basically, like, fizzle me to death kind of thing. Like, I just wouldn't stand a fucking chance against it. Whereas, whoa, shit, that's a big room. There's a shrine in there, too. I couldn't probably get to the shrine if I wanted to, but if I could... that would help me immensely. Don't run away. Let's see if I can get you guys to move a little bit. Because if I can get pastures... Oh, let me just see if I can... There's a special dude in here. There's a real special dude. What did I get? Refreshed. Oh, shit. Come on, don't stop. I'm putting the portal up. Fucking hell. Barely. That was not worth the try. There's a special dude in there that looks really cool for starters, but like, holy shit. I don't even know if I've got anything special on me. I guess let's get Eliza back alive for starters. Where are you?
Yes, warrior.
32,000. Fucking hell. No wonder why I remember her being like 50 grand. Damn. She's gone way up. She was like 28,000 before. But like, that feels like that's gone like, oops. That feels like that went up massively. Mind you, she's gonna like really help keep my like money situation under control, because she's just gonna like, every time she dies, she's just gonna cost me another like fucking run of it. I just want to make sure I'm stacked up with as much of my actual items as they're supposed to be, because I think these are all mine. These ones shouldn't be. I might have extra health on me, but that's fine. Alright, I guess let's go get my spare stuff. I love how she runs around. Oh, no, you don't. I see where you fucking put that, bitch. Sell that. I didn't even see that she was holding on to. Get that out of there. Fucking hell. I was like, why is she running around as if she's got like a weapon in her hand? She doesn't have a weapon in her hand. And then, yeah, she's like fucking running around as if she does. Hang on. I can use the fucking spare bow now. Nice. That is actually gonna help us, because that room is, I'm not gonna get around behind to my body. Like, I'm going to have to probably fight at a distance to get it. I guess I must have got rid of my other shit. It's fine, I guess. This is like literally the like example of, you know, the meme where the dog's sitting in the middle of the room and everything's on fire and he's like, this is fine. That's exactly what this is I need to buy arrows. But it's good that I can finally use my bow. I've got my spare weapon, which reminds me of Valkyrie. Oh, she's blue. Nice. Well, that's gonna be good. I was gonna say that's gonna help, but I'm like, it literally does like basically nothing different. I don't know if you sell... do. Alright. Well, let's go back out there. I also haven't repaired this set of armor for a while, and I don't know... Oh, shit! Okay, I'm in the middle of it. That's actually a problem. Although they're kind of scattering a little bit. I have all of my stuff on the ground and all of my spare stuff on the ground. I guess it's time we buy spare stuff. Fucking hell. I guess let's get you alive. Let's leave Eliza dead for a moment, because I don't think taking her in to die is going to be all that great. And I have to... This is going to use up my money so much. I need a new helmet. Why did that change? Oh! It like legitimately just changes. 85 life. I'm gonna need something strong. Magic damage reduced by 2. Well, I am up against magic. Extra life would also be great. I kind of need to pop these in here for the moment while I buy some shit. I don't have that kind of spare space in here, you know. Let's get gloves. I feel like she doesn't have much good to sell. 17 defense, lightning resistant, poison resistant, half restoration. Are these just my old gauntlets? These look like my old gauntlets, but at defense of 17, so not like enhanced as much. Level 2 power strike. I don't need half restoration. Poison resistant I don't need. Lightning resistant I do for that room. That's not the worst one. If I can find something a bit better than that, let's slap that on there for the minute. If I can find something better than a 17 strength on gloves, I should really be looking for higher armor. Right, we'll leave that for the moment. None of these are good. Like, that one's okay. That one's like slightly stronger defense. Get rid of that. I wouldn't mind extra life, but magic reduced for just a minute until I can find something different. I don't know if I'm really gonna get like a bow or something, but can you imagine if I ended up